Now I know quite a few of you guys don't like anybody saying anything derogatory or negative about your man Deontay Wilder. I know it's a very personal, emotional thing for a lot of you guys. All right? And I've always wondered why, because you see, I've always seen these things, these traits that don't make a great deal of sense to me. Let me tell you something. The image that you're seeing of Deontay Wilder right now, right next to this image here, okay, is the equivalent in my mind, and I know a lot of you might disagree, but it is the equivalent in my mind to Oscar de la Hoya dressing in fishnets and grabbing the wall. Because what you have here is a grown-ass man wearing his pants on the ground, like they say, you know what I mean, showing his underwear and twerking to a bunch of women. You know what I mean? The fact that he's not wearing a wig and fishnets is by the by. This is the black version. That's what you've got. You got a man acting like a fucking female and grinding and twerking with his pants showing. So for me, I understand that a lot of you have a problem with admitting something about Deontay Wilder, but it's not specifically about Deontay Wilder. I've come to understand how it works. For me, I think the problem I had was to accept that Deontay Wilder somehow was going to represent this new age of boxing, Black American boxing to be specific, despite all the other stuff that I saw that I disagreed with, in terms of trying to annihilate and destroy the reputation of somebody else. You know what I mean? And going full throttle in as much as that is concerned. What really concerned me was ultimately when I watched Deontay Wilder again doing this, and yet knowing that a lot of people are still going to support it nevertheless and try to make excuses for him, explain it away, or probably just ignore it and still say that he Deontay, the brand from Wilder. I think what it really comes down to, for me, is that I cannot accept this level of failure. I cannot accept this level of black male failure. Black male failure. You know what I mean? To accept Deontay Wilder and believe that this is the best that you have to produce is the admission of failure. It really is. To accept that this is the best you have at this moment. This is the best you have to represent you at this moment is a grotesque admission of a long line. I don't want to say line, that's why I paused for a minute. A long process, let me say, a long process of failure that has culminated in what we have here today with Deontay Wilder, twerking, while first throwing up a black power fist. He throws up a black power fist, then turns around and twerks. That's, you see, the symbolism of that is grotesque in itself. But we're not going to try and overanalyze it. I think I'm going by feeling right now, and I'm going by feeling by saying that this here is a problem I will always have with this guy. I can say a lot of things, I've noticed a lot of things, and a lot of people are going to go la 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 la, put their fucking fingers in their ears and deny it. I can dig it. I can dig it. You know what I mean? But ultimately, I know that the problem I might have, you know what I mean? The problem I might have, part of the problem I should say, if I know, then I know that part of the problem is that Deontay Wilder ultimately is an admission of failure. It's an admission of a great failure of the black man. That this is the best you can do to represent you politically or even athletically. This is the best.